Yo, 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 what's going on, people? It's your boy Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. I'm gonna make this video a little short and brief. I always say that, but I end up talking. Um, but I hope to make this video short and brief. I just want to, push this message real quick. This will be my very last time not doing YouTube videos, but covering battle rap. This shit is getting very corny now. And I want to start off the video by saying this. It doesn't benefit me. I've said this before. It doesn't benefit me going against Cassidy. And it doesn't benefit me to say that Cassidy did something that he clearly did not do. I want people to understand that because it's a clear-cut narrative in battle rap. And the reason why I said I don't blame Hitman Holla because the battle rap community made a mistake, and I would agree. Hitman made a very bad mistake by saying that he would get Cassidy all the way the fuck up out of here. A lot of you heard me in the building by saying that he would get Cassidy all the way up out of here. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't do that, but he did clearly beat Cassidy. He did. And to see the battle rap community and how they're acting towards him, how they're treating him, it's just a testament to how people do you in life in general. You feel me? Where 1 minute everybody behind you backing you, and then the next minute they acting like they don't know you. And it's very ironic and it's very funny and it's very strange to me that about a couple of years ago, Cassidy was in the same position where he felt like the culture had changed up on him, had switched up on him. And him and his fans, they cried, they complained. You feel me? They would run people down and tell anybody that would listen, this is what Cassidy did, or this is why he didn't do what he said he was going to do. And now that Cassidy is somewhat allegedly in a position of a so-called victory, now it's Hitman. You feel me? And I'm watching how Cassidy and his fans are dealing with this with Hitman. Oh, it's no doubt in my mind that Cassidy is going to go around saying he himself retired Hitman. And it's funny how people that clearly saw the battle, clearly saw what happened, and this is why we say on my channel, get up out your feelings and get into the facts. Fact is, Cassidy lost that battle. People are getting into their feelings, and most of the people, when I did the calls a couple days ago, were mad at Hitman because Hitman didn't get Cassidy all the way the fuck up out of here. And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, battle rap, on top of everything else, like, people are spending their money for lackluster events, for lackluster battles. These guys are saying they're going to do all of these things that they don't do, that they never do. League owners are getting over. Battlers are coming out here with half-ass performances, choking, coming up, showing up unprofessional. Now, I would say this. Cassidy did an excellent job. He did an excellent job of getting under Hitman's skin in the face-off. He did. And he did an excellent job executing what happened in the face-off in the first round of the battle. He did. I'll give him credit for that. But he absolutely, positively, and y'all know I always keep it real, did not win that battle. He didn't. And to see how the media and to see how the fans, like, I'm not really surprised when it regards Cassidy and his fans, his fan club. They're going to side with Cassidy. Cassidy could have went in there and stunk the joint up. Like, Cassidy lost to Arsenal. He lost to a 40% Arsenal. And his fans and him still swore up and down he won that until everybody, sided with Arsenal. Then Cassidy switched up his tune, was talking about, how he didn't take Arsenal seriously and all this other old stuff, and the people bought into it. It was funny how the people bought into all of that stuff that Cassidy was pushing. after saying that he was going to dominate Arsenal. He was going to go from a 5 and a 6 to a 10, you know, and did none of it. It was horrible. And to see how everybody jumped back on his sack, you know, after a battler in Hitman that leading up to the Cassidy battle gave niggas nothing but classic performances after classic performances, winning his battles. And to see everybody side with a dude that did none of the things he said he was going to do, having poor showings against lackluster performances against dudes that wasn't even at top level, all because of a face-off. This is what battle rap has turned into. And this is why personally, I don't blame Hitman for retiring. I would have done the same thing. And I'm actually doing my version of the same thing. I'm not, after this video, I'm not covering battle rap no more. This shit is corny. I go do some red pill shit, talk about some hip hop or something like that. You know, this shit is super, super corny. Like, I see the shit, not to switch topics, but I see the shit with Tyson Fury and Wilder. Tyson Fury went in there, drug Wilder up, you know, hit Wilder with all kind of shit in his gloves, had his gloves situating all around and shit. Then he ain't trying to honor the trilogy. He ain't trying to honor the rematch because he know he cheated. So Wilder is saying, shit, if he don't get that trilogy, he gonna retire. You know, I'm just saying this going on, like, where the fake is getting congratulated. Meanwhile, the real and the people that, like, not even just Hitman, like me, like my channel, I interact with the subscribers. I show people love. I treat them and involve them in my content. And they come in here and disrespect me for a dude that won't even respond to their DM messages. They protect the dude that wouldn't even acknowledge them if they were standing right in front of him. This is what we dealing with. This is why Hitman is retiring. This is why Hitman is feeling the way he's feeling. This is why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. And this is why everybody that's like us feel the way that they feel. Is because you motherfuckers is unappreciative. You are. Law, you heard me in the building. Jay Flames, top of the top. We hit. Yeah, what's up with you, Jay Flames? Law, you heard me. Hitman was nowhere near the K-Shine battle. That's a mistake. But here, I want y'all to understand, right? Because a lot of people, and not saying it's you, Law, because I know that you're that type of cat too. You got to see the bigger picture. I want people to see the bigger. Fuck the battle. Fuck Cassidy. Fuck Hitman. Fuck the battle. Fuck battle rap. You feel me? Because that shit don't matter. At the end of the day, as a fan, all you should really want is to get your money's worth or close to it. Can we honestly say, like, let's be for real. Case plug in the building. Let's be for real. Can you honestly say, as a fan, watching that whole event, watching that battle, the main event between Cassidy and Hitman, can you honestly say on both sides, on Cassidy's side and Hitman's side, that you got your money's worth? And if you can't say that with a straight face, you a goddamn lie. You are a goddamn lie. You are part of the problem. If you can sit up here and say, I got my money's worth, well, maybe a lot of you got your money's worth because you wanted to see Cassidy win, or you wanted to, see Cassidy do good enough so that you could act like he won. You see what I'm saying? And it's just funny to me. Like, it's weird. Like, it's weird to me to read the comments and to hear, all of these so-called top dogs, like with media. You feel me? It's just weird to me for them to just come out here and just. So that was like a complete 180, a complete 360, from them basically going against Cassidy after we said Cassidy beat Goods. They all went against Cassidy and said Goods won. To see them go against Hitman now, after Hitman actually won the battle, he actually won the battle. I got dudes hit me up in the DM, hit me up in the comment section. Hey, bro, you see what they doing, Double R? You see media turning on Hitman? You see everybody turning on Hitman, acting like Hitman? Like, let's just put the battle to the side. Let's put the battle to the side. Like, people are going to sit up here and act like Hitman didn't bring what he brought to the game. They're going to sit up here and act like Hitman didn't bring what he brought the battles before him and Cassidy. People are going to sit up here and act like Cassidy didn't do what the fuck he did after he said what the fuck he said before the battles between Goods and Arsenal. I'm gonna be from a 5 to a 10, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm over Lux, and I'm over Mook, and y'all dudes gotta realize what y'all doing. And I don't want to hear nothing because it was about making Cassidy great again. It was never about hate. Y'all dudes, a lot of y'all dudes got vendettas. A lot of y'all dudes follow me from video to video hating. And we already know who the Cassidy haters are. We already know who, because they always been haters. A lot of them trying to clean it up now because a lot of them trying to get interviews right now. Fresh boy from B-Ham in the building. Let me see. He said Cassidy controlled the narrative. Hitman should have been doing interviews. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, the real gonna speak for itself. Cassidy could push whatever narrative he want to push. But if you got a pair of eyes and you got a pair of ears, you can see and hear it for yourself. You know, and that's the problem. We allow media, lying ass media. And I told y'all, the guys that got the bigger platforms are the ones that's telling the most lies, that are pushing the most fake ass narratives. Even the stars. We just seen Snoop Dogg, like, not to get off course, but we just seen Snoop Dogg on several occasions. One in particular with the Gayle King shit, do what he did and then turn around and apologize. We just seen Nick Cannon say what he said and then turn around and apologize. You feel me? We've seen Cassidy on multiple occasions, still is, saying he gonna do all of these things and then turning around doing the complete opposite. You feel me? But people are going to be very critical of a person that's been a stand-up guy. Never Holly if ever choked. Never Holly if ever choked. Never if Holly ever gave y'all a bad showing. He didn't give you a bad showing against Cassidy. I'm saying people watching people. I'm like, people are fucked up. I'm saying people talking about, yeah, you know, Hitman, you know, he lost and he been a sore loser. Hitman didn't lose, for one. He didn't lose. And the reason why it seemed like the reason why he seems like he's acting the way he's acting is because of the way y'all acting towards him and the way that y'all treating him. This is not about defending Hitman. This is about defending the truth. See, everything is fine when you defending the truth when it regards to Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? And this is why I did what I did, because everything is fine as long as it's what they want, what the crowd want. Cassidy complained about the crowd. Oh, the crowd, they trying to, the boo crowd, they trying to push a narrative. Okay, now what the fuck are you complaining about now, Cassidy? Now what you complaining about? You complain about the boo crowd. The boo crowd came out and booed you a Hitman. And they gassed you up in the battle. People ain't talking about how the crowd gassed Cassidy up. They gassed him up in the second round, in a little bit of the third, beginning of the third, top of the third. They gassed him up. He wasn't, you didn't hear him say, oh, they gassed me up. They gave me credit that I didn't deserve in the battle. That nigga said the combination lock bar, that shit was trash. But ain't nobody talking about how he got gassed up, but everybody was talking about how the boo crowd came out. You know what? You know why? Because it's about Cassidy. It's not about, battle rap is not about whether or not you do good anymore. It's not about whether or not you do good. It's about who I like at that moment. And it's going to happen. The same thing is going, this is why I'm leaving, because the same thing is going to happen to Cassidy again. Because y'all dudes ain't pushing what's real and what a person actually did. Y'all pushing because of y'all infatuation for a motherfucker. So what y'all going to say if Cassidy battles or when he battles Tay-Rock and y'all felt like Cassidy did good, but the fans are saying Tay-Rock won? What are y'all going to do if Cassidy or when Cassidy battles conceded and y'all felt like Cassidy won clearly? Don't call my phone up. Don't hit me up in the DM. Double R, you see this shit? You see how they screwed Cassidy over? I don't give a fuck, because y'all didn't care about what they did to Hitman. I don't give a fuck. This is battle rap. Deal with it or leave. If we gonna be fair, let's be fair about this thing. That's not like, this is what I'm about. Let's not be fair Let's not try to be fair when it's beneficial to us. And that's what we do as human beings. Fuck the battle. You got clowns coming in here talking about the battle. Fuck the battle. We talking about real life, clowns. Fuck the goddamn battle at the end of the day. Because both Hitman and Cassidy was trash. Both of them was trash. But to sit up here and act like Cassidy won clearly and go against Hitman because of a fucking battle, y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Fuck the battle. This is real life. This is somebody that's been in here putting his blood, sweat, and tears in the battle rap. In the battles prior, before Cassidy, winning, having arguable wins, having great performances. Meanwhile, Cassidy making y'all all these promises, getting y'all hyped up, and going in there getting booed. Cassidy has been booed in every fucking event. He's been booed in every event, big stage event. He's been booed. And you a damn laugh you say he hasn't. He's been booed. He was booed in the Hitman battle. He was booed in the second round. Hitman was booed as well, and he got it back. Cassidy didn't. Cassidy got booed in the third round too. But y'all want to run around and act like something happened that didn't happen. Y'all niggas is clowns, man. I never could get down with that. Fuck the battle. We talk about real life. I never could get down with that. Like, check my transcripts. When Cassidy was out here doing good, we was out here pushing that. When Cassidy beat Goods and niggas was trying to stir the narratives, who the fuck you think helped and was an integral part of putting that shit right back in the right direction? Double R. When they try to screw Cassidy over with the good shit, who the fuck was at the forefront? It was me. So it's no different for Hitman. See, y'all niggas wanted to complain and cry and advocate for Cassidy with the good shit, but y'all don't want to keep it real about the Hitman shit. You know why? Because it was always about Cassidy. It was always about Cassidy. That's why you dudes only pop up when I make videos with Cassidy name in it. Y'all only really pop, a lot of y'all dudes, and y'all know who I'm talking about. My real ones, it don't apply to you. But y'all know y'all only here right now because I'm talking about Hitman retirement. And that's enticing to y'all because they got something to do with Cassidy. And Cassidy gonna go around lying talking about I retire Hitman. But you could clearly look at the battle and see that Hitman won. You could clearly look at the battle and see Cassidy got booed two out of 3 rounds. Cassidy got booed on every fucking event he been on. And he's been headlining every fucking event and he been booed. He's arguably had the worst fucking showings in each one of the events. Like, when we gonna be honest? This is not about Cassidy. This is not about the battle. This is about honesty. When we gonna be honest? You can't come to me with that bullshit and be like, oh, double R, but why people ain't stand behind Cassidy with the goods battle? I did. And I continue to stand on it. Y'all can't come at me with that shit. Piper Boy, all these motherfuckers look fake. Y'all can ask them that question. Y'all can't ask me. I did. I said Cassidy beat Disaster. I said Cassidy beat Goods because he actually did. But Cassidy lost to Arsenal. See, couldn't nobody challenge that Arsenal shit because Cassidy was trash. He was pure trash in that Arsenal battle. So nobody could challenge that. I knew it the moment that I watched the battle between Cassidy and Hitman this past weekend. I knew the moment that Cassidy did somewhat good and he showed that he can apply, he can listen to people, and he showed that he can apply what he did in a face-off into incorporating that into a battle. I knew the moment Cassidy did that, if he was to stink up the house the rest of the way, niggas was going to amplify it and make it seem like he won. And that's what they did. Hitman actually said it in the face-off before the goddamn battle. He said, the only thing I'm afraid of is that if Cassidy do even a little bit better than what he did in his prior battles, they gonna magnify it and make it seem like Cassidy did astronomical. How did Cassidy, I'm going to ask y'all this question, right? How did Cassidy do so great when the battle in its totality was trash? So what you're basically telling me is either one or two things. Is either Cassidy was crazy, but Hitman was trash, or both Cassidy and Hitman was crazy. And that wasn't the case. Cassidy and Hitman both wasn't crazy. And Hitman wasn't just trash. And Cassidy wasn't super fire throughout all 3 rounds. Cassidy was fire and dope. He was dope, and he faded out in the first too, towards the end. But Cassidy was dope in the first round. Second and third, he was trash. Just like the Goods battle. Cassidy was dope in the first round. The Hitman battle was just like the Goods battle. Dope in the first round, phased out towards the end of the first. Second was trash. Third was trash. Now people might say, but did you hear the bars? Yeah, but did you hear the wordplay? But did you hear the delivery? Did you hear the cadence? Did you hear the flow? That's why I don't like talking. I don't like talking and discussing things with ignorant motherfuckers, because all they see is their idols. That's all they see. You don't see logic. You just see your fucking idols. Let me read some of these comments, man. I know these niggas talking silly, but let me see. And I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. But yeah, this is my last time covering battle rap, man. Till y'all niggas get it together. Y'all gotta get this shit together. I know some niggas is like, so we didn't need you here anyway. Okay. Keep that same energy. Don't hit my phone up. Cassidy next battle, he going in, he battle Tay Rock, or he going in battle Surf, or he goes in there and battle Conceited, or he goes there and battle one of these guys, and Cassidy does great, but they still say he lost. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. Oh, battle rap is full of shit, man. They always trying to push narratives. Yep. And I was saying the same thing. But you ain't want to hit me, though, because it was about Cassidy. Watch how these dudes switch up. If Cassidy go in there and battle his next opponent, and his next opponent don't do as good, but Cassidy does well, and they still say Cassidy lost, I don't want to hear it. Oh, this is bullshit. Yep, it's been bullshit. But it's only bullshit when it regards Cassidy. Y'all remind me of niggas in real life, man, that only want to deal with you when they can benefit off you. But when it's time for them to reciprocate, then there's all this funny shit going on. Hitman was nowhere. Hold on, let me see. A lot of you heard me say Hitman was nowhere near the K-Shine. Yeah, I read that one. Salute y'all. He said you can't give Cass any room. Yep. We knew that though. We knew that before the battle though. Like I told y'all yesterday. If Cassidy would have got 30, or if he'd have got destroyed, in Cassidy's mind and his fans' mind, he still won. Like Cassidy lost to Arsenal. Arsenal wasn't even 40%. And people were still out here trying to advocate for Cassidy. Like his fans and him was still out here trying to say he won the battle. So like all that, yeah, these persons they say, and the BRC is only really going against Hitman because some of them want interviews, and a lot of them, a large portion of them, most of them, you know, are mad because Hitman didn't destroy Cassidy. They wanted Hitman to get Cassidy all the way the fuck up out of here. He didn't do that, but he won clearly. But that wasn't good enough for these niggas. See, this is a clear case of you could do a million great things for people, but if you do one thing wrong or you don't do exactly what you said, how they throw all that other shit out of the window. I told you. What did I tell y'all before the battle? I told y'all if Cassidy was to manage to even do anything, which he did, anything close to the winning against Hitman, which he didn't do. That's why it sounds crazy. But if he was to do anything or even manage to win against Hitman, how they was going to sweep all of that shit he did prior under the rug. I told y'all that. Everything that's going on right now, I told y'all was going to happen. And it's almost, and that's why if you gotta think about how Hitman is feeling. You gotta think about how, I know y'all not thinking that because y'all only care about how Cassidy feels. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta think about how Hitman is feeling. Like I gave him a good battle between Bill Collector, and I gave him great battles against K-Shine and Tay Rock. I done gave these dudes my everything. And because this dude, you know, beat me in the face off and made me get out of character in the face off, and he actually proved in the beginning of our battle that he's actually finally learning. Because remember, people want to gloss over this. Remember, right? Before this, Cassidy was the almighty. He was the almighty. He coming in here, he's switching up shit, he's shaking up shit. Bars is back. He's shifting the culture. Going in, don't do none of the things. I'm gonna put money behind the real BRC. He still ain't putting nothing behind the real BRC. Still ain't putting nothing behind him. These dudes riding hard for him. Y'all niggas don't see it, man. Cause y'all infatuation for that nigga, man, is blinding y'all to what's really going on. And that's why I'm sick of this shit. Like after this, I ain't really covering this shit at all no more. I do red pill shit, do other shit, talk about other shit. And I know some niggas is like, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, fuck you. Because like y'all don't understand, this YouTube shit is a hobby to me. I do this shit for y'all, for real. Like these niggas talk about I do this shit for y'all. I know they do that shit for themselves. I really do this shit for y'all. I don't get paid off this shit outside of the cash apps and PayPals. Don't really get that. And salute to the ones that do donate. But this shit don't pay my bills. You feel me? I don't benefit off of this shit. I just do it because I think, I want to spread a message to the people. I want to have healthy conversations to the people. I want to have genuine truth. I want to just talk about the real. This was about the real. Like when Cassidy came in, it's about the real, bringing battle rap back to the real. Nah, it's about, protecting Cassidy at all costs. It's about protecting Tay-Rock at all costs. It's about protecting K-Shine at all costs. It's about protecting Twerk at all costs. These niggas can go in here and choke. These niggas can go in here and have lackluster performances, not live up to the hype. And y'all niggas still are going to be okay with getting something because they're your favorite. You see how corny that shit is? You see how corny that shit sounds? Case plug. It wasn't good back and forth like Av Fonz versus K-Shine. Let me see. Like you heard me say it, which is why I was preaching this was a bad match from day one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know why people are even having conversations about this battle outside of, giving your post analysis on it. You should just give your post analysis on it and just move forward and just to other shit. But I get it. They got to make a big deal out of it because it's Cassidy. But the battle as a whole was trash. They tried to get off the subject quick when it was Cassidy and Arsenal. Niggas try to get off that shit quick. Oh, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. You talking about it. Now, because these dudes is only saying Cassidy won because the BRC is saying that. Because the BRC is mad at Hitman. That's why Hitman leaving. Hitman ain't leaving because of Cassidy. Hitman is leaving because the BRC was dick riding Hitman. And because they felt like Hitman didn't get Cassidy up out of here, they blacklisting him. They blacklisting Hitman. Hitman, like, man, after I done did all this shit, put in this work for over a decade for y'all niggas, y'all gonna treat me like this for an outsider? Fuck y'all niggas. I would do the same thing. That's what I'm doing with battle rap. After this video, I ain't doing nothing else covering battle rap. This shit corny as a motherfucker. And the people in it is corny. Mark Money said, imagine if Cassidy retired after the Goods battle. He got dragged by the culture for his performance too. He said, imagine if Cassidy retired after the Goods battle. I mean, if Cassidy retired, Cassidy kind of somewhat retired after the Arsenal battle. He kind of somewhat, that was like a little premature retirement after the Arsenal battle. People were like, oh, that was COVID. That was COVID. Cassidy was on his beat machine. Cassidy was in interviews even after and before the fucking Hitman battle. He was questioning himself and some more shit. But people don't want to talk about that though. Like I'm the type of person, I want to talk about it on both sides. Yeah, Cassidy got Hitman in his feelings. Yeah, Cassidy did the smart thing, the genius thing, and he used the fucking face off in his first round, like he been should have did when he was talking all this shit from the beginning. But people didn't address that. But now people want to pick and choose. People want to pick and choose what they want to address and what they don't want to address. That's another reason why I agree with Hitman retiring. That's another reason why I ain't covering this shit after this video. Because niggas want to pick and choose who they want to support and when they want to support them. And Cassidy understand that now and salute to him. But fuck him for the same reason. He understand that now that this shit is a joke. That's why he came in there finally rapping the way people wanted him to rap. And they cheered him and they fucking gassed him. They gassed him. He said, imagine if Cassidy retired after the Goods battle. He got dragged by the culture for his performance too. But that was warranted. What is going on with Hitman is not warranted. This is what y'all not getting. This is what y'all do, and salute the Mark Money. But this is what y'all not getting. Hitman won against Cassidy clearly. Clearly. He clearly won that battle. Anybody with a set of eyes and a set of ears that's looking at a battle without being biased can see that Hitman won that battle and hear that Hitman won that battle. Very, very clear. Very clear. Was it lackluster? Yeah, on both sides. On both sides. But you let these motherfuckers tell it. Cassidy came in there and he blew Hitman out of the water. Bullshit. But yeah, but that was warranted because Cassidy did not perform good against. He did not perform good against Goods. He didn't. First round, he did great. That was his best round since his return. Cassidy versus Goods. His first round versus Goods was his best round since his return. People say, oh, his first round against Hitman. Bullshit. It was his first round against Goods. But the second and third round, his performance was off. Cassidy was outdated. People say the bars wasn't outdated. It was not about the bars. It was about the so-called elements of rap. His flow, his cadence, his delivery, all that shit was off, and it was still off against Hitman, and it's still off today. Easy to Block Captain just did a fucking bar breakdown on Cassidy's first round, and he sound better than Cassidy. This is all facts. I told y'all I don't jump on this motherfucking mic unless I'm preaching facts. Y'all niggas, that's y'all job. Y'all can go around lie, create narratives, fake ass narratives to protect niggas that you don't know. Y'all could do that. But that was not warranted, bro. What they doing right now, that shit is unfair. That shit is really unfair. That man worked his ass off. You feel me? Just like Cassidy. Cassidy worked his ass off to earn the respect of the fans. And Cassidy should have gotten what he got. They should have cheered for Cassidy. But to gas him and to have Cassidy out here, you know, winning clearly and going against Hitman, disrespecting Hitman because Hitman didn't destroy Cassidy, that shit is lame as fuck. That shit is lame as fuck. And niggas do that shit in real life. I'm not even thinking about this battle. I'm talking about the battle, but I'm thinking about how niggas do people in real life. Niggas will go against you because they not getting their fucking way like some little ass kids. All right, let me see. Yeah, I'm not going to be responding to these clowns, man. Keep this same energy. I want y'all to keep this same energy. These niggas going to do their videos. Watch, Cassidy going to go around talking about he retired. But see, one thing you got to understand, Cassidy, is that your day going to come. Your day came. And if y'all keep on being yes men and y'all keep on saying Cassidy and pushing fake ass narratives and saying he did something that he clearly didn't do, okay, when he go against somebody and it's actually time for him to produce and he don't, and they start clowning him, don't come to me. Don't come to me. Don't ignore the comments, Rob. I was reading your comment. What are you talking about? I know you see it cash drag by the culture after the Goods, but he didn't retire. Mark Money, how about this, right? How about you call up, bro? How about you call up? I don't see no calls. How about you call up? And anybody else that want to call up, call up. The number here. All those long paragraphs and shit like that, man, call up. That shit is disgusting, man. Grown ass men. Judah Ben Israel. He said, yo, Rob, you delusional, son. Ha ha ha. You know Hitman a bitch and was trash in the battle. But Are y'all going to address when Cassidy? Why y'all dudes ain't going to address when Cassidy act like a little girl after the Arsenal battle? Why y'all not going to address when Cassidy got smoke blue in his face and he ain't do shit? Why y'all not going to address when Arsenal put hands on him and all Cassidy did was restrain him a little bit? Why y'all not going to address when Cassidy start acting like a little girl, going on a hiatus, ain't give y'all niggas no answers, went on his beat machine, went in his little room and went in the corner? Why y'all not going to address that? Because y'all not fair. Y'all niggas biased. Y'all biased. He said, Hitman a bitch, and he was trash in the battle. And it's funny how dudes can call somebody else a bitch when niggas is doing, like, it's a lot of dudes, no disrespect to dudes, man, but hey, at the end of the day, the shoe fits where it. I had a lot of dudes, man, that I've heard personally can actually rap a little bit, got skills. Why you niggas ain't put that shit to use? Why you niggas ain't hop on stage and battle rap? Why you niggas ain't get out here in the field? Oh, okay. But I always want to talk about somebody a bitch. Why y'all niggas always talking shit behind these phones and these computer screens, but won't hop your ass on the phone and talk? Oh, because you's a bitch. Because you's a sucker. Okay, let me see. He said, who takes up for an emotional girl like Hitman? The same motherfuckers that take up for an emotional girl like Cassidy. The same motherfuckers. Who's calling the line? What's going on?
Peace, Case.
Yes. Who's this?
Mark Money.
Okay, what's up with you? Talk to me.
Ain't nothing. Nah, I'm just saying, like, everything you doing that you saying.
Be more respectful. Be respectful.
Of course.
Okay,
of course.
Let's go.
But I'm just saying, everything that you doing to people that saying that Cassidy won is exactly what basically everybody was doing with you when you were saying Cassidy won against Goods. I remember somebody did a breakdown, like everybody was saying how Cassidy lost against Goods, and then they did a bar for bar breakdown. Remember when Piper Boy switched up his whole opinion and everything? You was one of the main ones complaining about lies, about the bars. Like, I mean,
but why you saying this? Make sure. But why you saying this? Make sure you include that I was the one that was saying Cassidy won against Goods.
Oh, of course, you definitely did. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I was saying that too, and that's why I stuck with you when you were saying Arsenal beat Cassidy, and them other cats, and you know what I mean, your moms and all that, they were saying how Arsenal lost to Cassidy. That's why I was like, yeah, I can't deal with this BRC shit. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean. I was fucking with you because I was like, okay. You know what I mean? The nigga ain't no stand the Cassidy. That's okay. That's cool. But you can't. I know the little history that you know what I mean. Cassidy with you and all that. But you can't hold that against a nigga. If he came out there,
hold what? Cassidy didn't do anything to me.
All right. Well, whatever. Okay. I'm mistaken. My bad. Anyway, you can't. If you can't call it the same way how you can call it when with Cassidy and the Goods one, then how can you not call it for this one? Because this performance was clearly better than what he did with Goods. His bars was clear. I could hardly remember any bars from the Goods battle that he did. I don't hear you. All I hear you saying about Hitman winning is Hitman beat him. You ain't giving no aspects about what. Name a bar that Hitman said, and I'll give you a better bar that Cassidy said in the same round.
I want to ask you a quick question.
Go ahead.
Can you honestly say, or are you honestly saying that Cassidy clearly won against Hitman?
I'm not saying he clearly won, but I'm saying it's enough of a debatable. I can make a case that Hitman won, but I can make a better case that Cassidy won, and that's why I'm saying Cassidy won.
My point.
That's what you call
you saying.
Debatable.
That's why you saying Cassidy won, and that's why I'm saying Hitman won. So what is the issue? So you coming on here saying, "Oh, why you not calling it how you did like in the Goods battle?" First of all, the difference between Goods and Hitman is that Goods actually had fraudulent, stolen material, and his fans, to this day, still cannot explain what he actually said. You saw the battle, so that what you're asking about, what did Hitman say? For you to say it's a debatable and then say what did Hitman say? Obviously, he said something. If you have it as a debatable.
I first had it as a 30, and then I seen it again, and I was like, "Nah, I can't give Cassidy that third round."
See, you had first had it as a 30. I've always had it as Hitman winning. Hitman ain't beat him clear. Hitman, I'm talking about a clear 30. He didn't clear 30 Cassidy, but he did beat him clear. He did beat him, in my opinion, 2-1 or 2 debatable, however you want to call it. And the only reason why I'm saying 2-1 is because you could edge it to Cassidy. You could edge the first round to Cassidy, but Cassidy didn't beat Hitman in the first round clear, as people trying to say, because Hitman first round was good too.
I thought Cass was going to be done after hearing Hitman's first, but Cass came through but see, here's the thing, and Cassidy was actually talking to this, like everything that Hitman said. He was like, and I mean, some of his lines was just joke. Like, I mean, they was good jokes, but when he said, "Come, you went from bringing bitches to the hotel to living in one," and the Super Mario thing and all that. Yeah, that's all funny and shit, but those was his highlights in the first round. Cassidy was talking to this like, "Nigga, you signed I signed your store then." Like, yo, you a fan.
All in the first round. All in the first round, bro. Which I actually had Cassidy doing very well in. And arguably edging, or however you want to call it. But nobody actually clearly won that first round. That's what I want dudes to understand. Nobody clearly won. Either Hitman. Nobody clearly won the first round. Unless you told me Cassidy just like clearly blew Hitman out of the water in the first round. Okay, then I'll be convinced, because Cassidy cadence and his flow and all that shit wasn't even good enough for him to clearly take anything.
But technically, all right, we know Cassidy's background, but I'm looking at Cassidy like technically this is like his fourth battle. Now, if you judge a battler off their fourth battle, I think Cass did pretty good. He's a quick learner. He already got the bars down. 2 more battles, he's gonna be.
You said Cassidy is a quick learner?
Hell yeah!
You saying he's a
two battles ago he was with Goods. You don't think that's a difference from Saturday night from with Goods? He only had 2 more battles.
Bruh, a quick learner after those performances? After all of those performances, skip past Cassidy hasn't even completed 1 round. Even the rounds he won, or people claim he won against Hitman, in the round he actually won against Goods, Cassidy still didn't complete that round. Cassidy phased out. Cassidy faded out toward the end, bro.
Quit right after the NBA line.
Cassidy did not. He did not kill Goods the whole first round. Cassidy phased out towards the end. He won the first round, but the whole first round was not fire, bro. I just watched that battle again last week. Him and Goods. That whole first round was not fire. The beginning, the middle was epic. But towards the end, hell no.
But what I mean by him.
But I will say this though. I will say this. Not to cut you off. I'm gonna let you talk. But I will say this about that Goods battle. Cassidy material was slept on. His material was slept on, and it was only slept on because of how Cassidy delivered it.
Here's the thing. In the Goods battle, Cassidy's material was 75%. Just straight, regular bars. There were a couple of good bars, but it was just bars. And 25% of his material was directed towards Goods. He flipped that around in Hitman. Now, in the Hitman battle, 75% of what Cassidy said was straight talking to Hitman. He can't use those bars against any other battle.
But you do have to understand that
25 was just random.
But you do have to understand, as Cassidy say, right, the elements of rap. You do have to understand, and I hope y'all guys do understand, because a lot of y'all are rappers, that shit does have to be delivered properly, right?
True.
Here's my thing: if Cassidy would have came out there and he'd have delivered that shit right, and his flow, his cadence, and everything was on point, maybe I might have, and more than likely, I would have a different outlook on this shit.
True,
But I'm
like,
looking at everything. I'm not just looking at what you saying, and I'm looking at how you saying it, how you delivering it. You know, your
but
flow,
that's
cadence.
But Cassidy, you know what I mean? He ain't just start rapping like the niggas. That's his style. He ain't gonna. You can't change
But
his
Cassidy
style
had a
after
flow.
40
Cassidy
years.
he never had a flow, but Cassidy always had great delivery. He always had great cadence and shit like that. Cassidy cadence, his delivery, all that shit is off now.
Mm-hmm. Damn, son. I gotta go. I'm about to log in, but yeah, they're looking for letting me get my 2 cents in. I ain't talking about my ears and all that, but I gotta go to work. But Peace King, don't retire. There's a lot, you know what I
Shit clown
mean?
shit,
We need opinions to be mismatched, so I can, you know what I mean? Another thing about you, it's almost like when someone comes, when I see someone come in the line and they'll be like, nah, you bugging, Ron Cast One, and then when you block them or delete the comment, it's like it's making me think like you don't want to, like you don't even feel confident enough to defend your stance on Hitman winning. Like, why would you not want to
see? This is the problem with people that don't really. Not saying that you don't, but I'm just saying this is the problem with people that don't really listen to my videos. There's a lot of people that see my title and they just say, okay, he talking about Cassidy again, and they going about their business. There's a lot of people that don't listen to the videos and they don't listen to understand. You know, they listen to react. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not that. I told people all the time, you can have your opinion, but my problem is when you try to force your opinion on me.
On you.
And people could say, well, Double R, you say that on your channel, but this is my channel, bro.
True.
You came here to listen to me. I'm not trying to force people in believing. I'm just telling people what I seen. I'm not feeling, man, Hitman won. You gonna say Hitman won. People are trying to do that to me. Bruh, how you not gonna say Cassidy? Bruh, was the battle clear? Was it clear? Did Cassidy clearly win? Did Cassidy crush this nigga? No, he didn't. So I can say that Hitman won. I can say that. You can say that Cassidy won. We can make a case for both of them. We can make a case for both of them, but to be out here talking about Cassidy just completely annihilated him and destroyed him, or Hitman completely destroyed Cassidy, hell no. The battle in its totality was trash. The battle was trash. And every battle that Cassidy has headlined has been, I ain't gonna even say trash, but it has not lived up to the hype of him being the main event. You see what I'm saying? None of his battles. The closest battle was probably him and Diz, and even he got booed in that one the night before. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, Cassidy did good. Yeah, Cassidy showed improvement, but in the first round, just like he did in the goods, in the first round, in the second and third round, Cassidy was trash to me. He was trash because this is why. What is why I say he was trash in the second? Because he tried to kept working that angle. He kept trying to work the angle. Okay, we get it. You made Hitman scared in the face off. You bitched him. He went to the bag. Okay, we get it. That shit was epic in the first round. He showed that he was getting it. Okay, in the second round, I'm looking for you to punch now. I'm looking for you to switch your angle up. At least switch the angle up. Start talking about some other shit. Now people gonna say, well, he did talk about the Nick Cannon, or he talk about this. Yeah, but he didn't work it. He didn't work. That shit was garbage. About the teeth and that shit was trash.
I give you that. Yeah, that shit was like,
because this is the thing, bro. I'm watching the battle to understand. Like I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, Hitman, you did good. Okay, Cassidy, now what you gonna do? Okay, I'm like a referee in the ring. I'm like, okay, Cassidy. Ooh, Cassidy surprised me. I said, oh, he's starting to get it. All right, Hitman, what you gonna do now? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it on both sides. I'm not looking at it like how a lot of you niggas looking at it. Not you, but a lot of you niggas looking at it. Y'all looking at it just to see how good Cassidy gonna do, and completely and utterly ignoring Hitman. People are ignoring Hitman. All I hear about, oh, Hitman was this, or what about with Hitman? They trying to critique Hitman. Meanwhile, Cassidy got booed in the second round. So did Hitman, but Hitman was able to gain it. Why niggas ain't talking about that? Why niggas ain't talking about how Hitman? Hold on, one more thing. Why people ain't talking about how Hitman and Cassidy both got booed in the second round, but Hitman was able to gain it back towards the end, and Cassidy was not. And then in the third round, Cassidy got booed.
All right, but Hitman did more fighting with the crowd than Cassidy, though. You know what I mean? Cassidy, yeah, he got booed. And another thing, one thing I give Hitman though,
You right.
some of
You
those
right.
lines, that Hitman was booed on, they didn't even deserve to be booed. Like I don't know, but some of the shit that Cassidy said deserved to be booed. Like yeah, that second and third.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say
like
Cassidy was getting. See, this is the problem, bro. Okay, congratulate Cassidy, congratulate him, but don't talk about I'm hating because I'm telling the truth. And then when I'm congratulating Cassidy, you overlooking that shit. You overlooking. That's just like I ain't gonna tell. Well, I just tell y'all. That's just like Jag was real. Had hit me up and was mad about my critiquing, or rather whatever you want to say, of him and 40 Cal and him and O-Red going back and forth. And I was just telling Jag, at the end of the day, you can't keep hoppering on talking about that nigga teeth all the time. Talking about his teeth, talking about, what are you talking about? The teeth, you talking about the Uber shit. You kept talking about that shit over and over. Like Cassidy and Jag both gotta learn, like you gotta come up with more angles. Because it seemed like when O-Red came on the live with you, an angry fan, you didn't have nothing to counter, or anything outside of the Uber shit, the teeth shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just telling these guys, I'm critiquing them, and that's the problem. Like that's what it is in a nutshell, bro. Like that's what I'm doing in a nutshell. I'm trying to help these dudes. I'm trying to help enhance Cassidy. You think I wasn't a big influence? You think Cassidy wasn't in here listening to my videos before the battle?
I'm pretty sure because he be tapped in. I'm pretty sure
Cassidy Bennett. I ain't gonna put his private channel on blast, but Cassidy was in here the other day when I was talking about him, and I was talking about how he lost against Hitman. Cassidy was in here. But my thing is this, right? Like I'm trying to look at it on both sides. You feel me? Like all the people that support Cassidy, but the problem I have is when you don't acknowledge the good things that Hitman did. Like you can critique him and all that shit, because I do Cassidy that way too. But acknowledge the great things that Hitman did. Don't just be, oh, Hitman was trash, and trying to be very critical of all the things that he did. Meanwhile, Cassidy got booed in the second round. He had some sorry ass lines in the second round and got booed the entire third. But people don't want to, they want to overlook that and continuously repeatedly talk about that first round, trying to cover up all the other things he didn't do.
They do that because Hitman, look, there's so many mistakes that Hitman did, man. First of all,
there's so many mistakes that Cassidy did.
He chose to go first. He chose to go first, knowing that he had Nick Cannon in the bag. Like you should have been the second one. That you should have chose to go second. So then you would have ended the whole battle with the last thing the crowd remembering is Nick Cannon coming out, and that's your secret weapon. Like, and another thing that messed up his whole. When he did the show out thing, when show out came out and did his little performance, you know what I mean? That right after that was supposed to be Nick Cannon coming out. And that whole momentum would have caused pandemonium because the crowd would have been going crazy off the show.
But check this out.
And then Nick Cannon came
out. What round was that in?
That little melee and that little like
I want to show everybody how critical a lot of you guys are being towards Hitman. What round was that in?
The last one.
The third round with Hitman. Yeah. Hitman's third round was the best round of that battle. Of him and Cassidy battle. The third round was the best round. In a round that Hitman clearly beat Cassidy in. And Cassidy got booed in. So whether he did good with the Nick Cannon shit or not, Hitman clearly beat Cassidy in the third round. Clearly. So the Nick Cannon stuff don't matter, bro. That stuff don't matter because the only thing that matters is Hitman beat him in the third round. That's what matters.
I don't know.
But because people are very critical of Hitman because they want to protect Cassidy, they're out here not saying that you are, not saying that you're not. But I'm just saying that because people, they overlook people's infatuation and people, willingness to protect Cassidy at all costs is blinding them to what happened on both sides. Cassidy had very bad moments and Cassidy had very good moments. Hitman had very bad moments and he had very good moments. The battle altogether did not live up to the hype. The battle altogether was trash. And every battle that Cassidy has been in has been trash. Has been literally trash. And that's what I'm saying. For the amount of shit that Cassidy talk, his battles and his personal individual performances don't live up to the amount of shit he talked. They just don't. Like, am I lying?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, that's basic. You can say that about any battle rapper. Like, of course, Cassidy, he ain't gonna be modest with himself. Every battle rapper is gonna have a, you know what I mean, go big them up bigger than they really are, and then you see. You know what I mean? How many people say they go do a 30 on a nigga and then they go in there and, you know, it's a debatable. It's like nobody's gonna criticize a battle rapper.
Hold on, bro. Let me get this call, bro. Come back around. Let me get this call real quick. Yo.
Yeah. Want to comment on what you're talking about.
Okay, who on the line?
Unbiased.
You said who?
Unbiased.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
So you're trying to say that you're looking at it from both sides, right?
Yes, sir.
But then you go into this rant about Hitman third round, which he clearly won. That's what you said.
Yeah, which he did. Go ahead.
So okay, we'll argue that in a minute. A lot of people have been watching Hitman for 8 years, 10 years, or however many years. So there's a biasness there to start with, right?
Okay.
There's people on the other end that's been listening to Cassidy music for years. People stop listening to Cassidy music because it's not in the Billboard. People only listen to what's on the fucking radio or what's on Instagram that's getting mean. This is the generation we living in.
Okay.
So you coming in this with a biased perspective on Hitman.
Well, where's the point? Where's your point? Where you going with it?
I'm getting to the point. I'm just setting it up to where you're talking in the conversation about Hitman clearly winning around. You're talking all these different things, but it's a bias.
Make your point. Make your point, bro.
No, I set it up so I can make my point. So when you start
listen. This is my channel. I set up. The people that call get to their point. I thought you were calling because you had a point to make.
You arguing with me and not letting me.
Get him out of here. Clown. My channel, this is my channel. I set it up. I set the table. You niggas eat. I set the table up. You feel me? I thought he was really about to say some groundbreaking shit. Like, come with some groundbreaking shit, man. Fuck all this trying to defend Cassidy and shit like that, man. Come with some groundbreaking shit. Even if you trying to defend Cassidy. Even if you trying to defend him. Make a point, man. Make your point. All this, oh, Rob, you doing this. Or Rob, you doing that. I know what the fuck I'm doing it. I know what the fuck I'm doing. The people know what I'm doing because they're hearing it. What the fuck is your point, though? Anybody that come on this line, make your point. Get to the point or I'm going to hang the phone up. Get to your fucking point. People got so much to say in these goddamn paragraphs and shit like that. But the moment they get on the phone, you ain't got shit to talk about. Yo,
Double R, this LA, man. What's up?
This y'all. What's up with you, champ?
Yeah. Man, I just wanted to call to tell you, bro. I don't blame you for 1 second, man. Not for 1 second to get rid of this shit, because at the end of the day, bro, they just gonna go with what they honestly, biasly feel like. That's all it is.
Of course.
That's it.
So, you know, I'm really not to cut you off, bro, but I'm really just doing this just for my records. You see what I'm saying? Just for my records, so niggas won't try to play that game, be like, oh, double R. Go ahead.
If you want to leave, bro, and leave battle rap side and do the red pill, I'm gonna be looking at it, man. I'm gonna be looking at
Appreciate
it.
you, bro.
You know, regardless.
Did you? But I want to ask you, right? Did you see the battle?
I saw bits and pieces of it. I ain't see it all. But,
okay, you gotta see it all. You gotta watch it all.
But from what I'm gathering, basically he had a good angle that he was working real good. But after that, he kind of stayed on it too long from what I'm hearing.
Nah, the face-off shit. No. This is what happened. Because I sort of like a lot of these dudes is, and that's why I respect you, bro, and people like you that'll come on here and be like, you know what, I didn't see the battle, or I might have seen a little bit of it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're not coming on here acting like you seen the battle. You just a lot of these niggas didn't watch the battle because a lot of these niggas either couldn't afford the battle or they was being cheap. But these niggas being cheap, but they the same motherfuckers. How the fuck you call yourself trying to support Cassidy, but you ain't trying to spend money to watch him?
Right. And I told you from the get go, I would not support him. I ain't supporting him because the dude is not worth getting my money to, man. You know what I mean? He ain't. I'm gonna see it whenever I see it, whether somebody send me the link or whether I catch it on the tube.
I mean, to be honest with you, don't really hold your breath. You know, you ain't really missing nothing. You know, like the battle was typical. It was Cassidy in the Goods battle. That's basically it was. It was Cassidy coming out showing. I think what really got people is the fact that Cassidy actually finally showed that he's listening to people. You see what I'm saying? I think that caught people off guard. Like everybody knew that Cassidy was going to use that face off in the rounds. Everybody knew that because Cassidy purposely, you know, and it was Hitman's fault for getting in his feelings. But Cassidy got Hitman in his feelings, and we knew Cassidy was like a shock in the water. He was like a shock in the water. Go ahead.
The fact that Cassidy even stayed a course, stayed on topic with something was amazing enough for a lot of people. Not me and you, but it was amazing for a lot of people that he actually could stay on subject matter. You know. But look at what I just said and break that shit down.
Yeah.
Is there really something you should even be proud of? Because that's something you're supposed to be able to do as a rapper, period.
But I want people to understand this though, bro. People are magnifying and congratulating Cassidy for doing something he should have been done. He should have been. Cassidy should have listened. Cassidy should have been listened to us. But you know what? You know what? Cassidy did it when he was backed up into a corner, when he didn't have no choice. This is why I'm acting the way I'm acting right now. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm doing what I'm doing.
I know exactly why you're saying it, bro. I know exactly.
Cassidy talked all this shit. He talked all this shit and was like, fuck us, gave us his ass to kiss. Then when all the fans said he lost against Arsenal and your back is against the corner, now you finally want to listen to somebody and apply that shit to the battle. But the only problem,
you have the right to say what you want to say because you put paper behind Cassidy. You bought those pay-per-views, so you got the right to say something. A lot of these chumps ain't even buy these pay-per-views, man. You know?
Man, a lot of these chumps ain't even got the heart to get off their couch and make something of themselves. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers won't even walk their kids and shit to school. But you worrying about what's going on with Cassidy.
They won't even call up, you know what I'm saying, and speak their mind how they speaking it in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas can't even keep it real. Like, this is my thing. Niggas can't keep it real. Like, y'all niggas can question. How y'all gonna question a motherfucker that kept it real and try to give me lessons on how to keep it real? That's stupid. How you gonna give a motherfucker that kept it real, how you gonna give him lessons on how to keep it real?
How you gonna give him that? And then you showed him that you could keep it real because you said what you said in the Goods battle. You stood on it. When he lost to Arsenal, this is when I was checking you out to see if you was gonna be the trill dude that you was speaking about, and you still kept it real and said the nigga lost. You kept it real.
Yeah, and I'm keeping it real with the Hitman battle. Once you finally, if you choose to, like I said, don't hold your breath. But if you choose to finally, or when you choose to finally watch the Hitman battle, you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker kept it real about this too. This motherfucker kept it real. Cassidy came out there, and I would, because I'm watching the battle looking at both people. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm like, Hitman, okay, you came with it. Okay, Cassidy, what you gonna do now? Then I seen Cassidy.
How an unbiased person should look at it.
Yeah, I seen Cassidy. I said, oh shit, Cassidy learning. He learning. He's showing it. But in my mind, as I was saying this, I'm like, well, he really didn't have no choice. You see what I'm saying? He really didn't have no choice. It was either, you know, get with it, or they was going to continue to clown you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm really like, this not really genuine. Like, niggas is going to try to, I want people to understand how much niggas trying to magnify this shit. Niggas trying to enhance this shit. Niggas trying to act like, oh, Cassidy just learning. Like a dude said, Cassidy's a quick learner. What you talking about, a quick learner?
How is he a quick learner when Reed proved that he could learn faster?
Truth, what the fuck you talking about, quick learner? This the same motherfucker that said he was above Lux. He was above Mook. He was God tier.
Yeah.
He was going from a 5 to a 10.
After Reed Dollars got smoked by John, he proved even in the second battle against Chess that he learned a whole lot.
And to be honest with you, all these clowns, hold on, bro. And to be honest with you, all these clowns, I want to ask y'all a question, right? Have Cassidy, since y'all want to talk shit, has Cassidy went to a 10 yet? Have Cassidy went to a 10 yet? He said he was going to go from a 5 to a 10. And y'all hyping him up in this battle. And Cassidy still haven't gone. He probably haven't even went to a goddamn 7 yet.
And think about it this way. This is something that people probably not even realize. Since he did that in the Arsenal battle, look in the Hitman battle. He didn't say shit about no numbers this time around because he know he can't do it yet.
Mm-hmm. And notice the whole promo run, Cassidy wasn't talking shit like he was doing in the Arsenal and Goods battle.
Oh no.
He was quiet.
He wasn't. He was real quiet. And that's not even a bad thing because that was actually a good thing. But my point is, you got quiet because you thinking, okay, if I get quiet, and the fact that I'm gonna do a little bit of what they want me to do, I'm gonna angle this dude. Maybe if I get quiet.
You notice Cassidy was quiet until after the face-off.
Right.
Because he got Hitman emotional after the face-off, and that shit went viral. Everybody was.
It was all a tactic.
It's all a
I
tactic.
feel like Cassidy put that all in his mind of what he was gonna do, how he was gonna execute this shit. You know.
And that and what I'm telling people is that's not wrong. What he did wasn't wrong. What is wrong is people trying to amplify this shit. People trying to amplify, acting like Cassidy went in there and he destroyed Hitman. That was a straight up lie.
Right.
That's straight up cap. That's if y'all seen the battle, which many of y'all did, but a lot of y'all gonna turn a blind eye to it, blind cheek, act like y'all didn't see what happened.
And the guy Mark said he said that the way Cassidy executed the angle that he rapped totally different, but you can't use the word totally different because let's take the angle away. Mm-hmm. His general punchline bars, which is supposedly what Cassidy does,
what he did
was the worst part of his performance. The punchlines. So what are we really talking about here, man? We ain't talking about nothing but a slightly better Cassidy.
Facts.
Very, very slightly.
Facts. See, I love facts. I love a lot. I love facts. I love when niggas talk facts. That's why when I used to be in the shelter, and I used to be in school, couldn't nobody fuck with me when we talked about sports. When we talk about sports, politics, anything, even now, niggas couldn't fuck with me. You know why? Because of the facts. You can't beat facts. Like Scarface to me was better than Tupac, Biggie, all these motherfuckers, Eminem, Jay-Z. You know why? Because I wasn't even born in that era. But like when I listened to Scarface, as I started to listen to him, as I got older, I said because he was preaching that facts. He was talking about facts in life.
Them Jews was real,
man.
Them
Jews was real. These niggas out here talking about cars and shit. They talking about cars and lifestyles and all that shit. We talking about real shit. How the white man trying to screw us over. Yeah. That's what we talking about.
Right.
But the thing that really fucks me up, go ahead.
I keep it real too, because I never said this, but I'm going to say this live on the air.
What?
I am a writer myself. I am a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it from a rapping standpoint, and I'm going to be honest with you, bro. And the chat is going to clown me for this, but lyrically, I'm not even afraid of Cassidy, bro. Lyrically, I'm not afraid of Cassidy, and that's a shame that I'm even saying that, because I'm supposed to be fearful of Cassidy lyrically, and I'm not at all. Nothing he did in his last couple battles showed me that I need to, step my game up. But I feel like I could take the nigga, man. And I should never feel that way.
Shit, my little brother could probably whoop him right now. My little brother probably could whoop Cassidy right now, man.
So at the end of the day, man, it's just I want people to rally behind him for the truth and not for these lies, because what's going to happen whenever we put Cassidy in front of a real rapper?
And that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, not even just Cassidy, Jag as well. Like Jag, he did beat O-Red. Jag did beat 40 Cal. But look at the performances, though, people.
Yeah.
Look at I don't know if you watched the Jag and O-Red battle. That battle was trash.
I saw a little bit of that too.
That battle was trash. O-Red was garbage. Jag was trash as well. He just did good because O-Red was trash. Had that been anybody else, had Jag stepped in front of Tay-Rock, had Jag stepped in front of anybody else, he would have died. If O-Red was anywhere near the O-Red we know he is, Jag would have died.
Yeah.
This is why I'm saying this. Not because I hate, and niggas don't qualify, niggas don't really qualify to say anything like that to me.
Right.
Because of how hard I went for Jag and Cassidy, and I still do. So niggas can't say, oh, Rob, you hating. Even Jag himself can't say you hating, because I'm one of the reasons, along with Cap, why Jag is even here to begin with. Not Cassidy.
Yes, you are.
Not Cassidy. Niggas need to understand. Not Cassidy. How Cassidy the energy, but Jag ain't here because of Cassidy. Y'all niggas need to wake the fuck up.
That's a good point. That's a real good point.
But niggas, I know niggas getting their little comfortable positions and they start acting different. We already know how it go.
I'm starting.
Same way how Cassidy came in this shit talking about. Same way Cassidy came in this shit. Hold on, bro. Same way Cassidy came in this shit talking about he gonna shake the culture. He gonna shift the culture. Bars is back. He gonna be innovative. And he came in here and did what everybody else do. Cassidy performing out in that battle against Hitman. Cassidy performed. And Cassidy said he had jokes, and Cassidy performed, which was good. But my thing is the contradictions, though. That's my thing. The contradictions. You come in here talking about you gonna bring the bars, right. and the dude was just on the phone. Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, but you were saying it was about the bars and shit like that." But what about what Cassidy said, though? Niggas always want to talk about what you said.
Wasn't even good. The general bars of the punches were bad.
Niggas always want to talk about what you said, but what about what Cassidy said, though? Y'all want to address him about what the fuck he said. You know why? Because that's who Cassidy is off limits. Y'all want to protect that nigga. That's why. You want to come at me and talk about, oh, double R. Yeah, but you was all about the bars. Wasn't Cassidy? Ain't Cassidy out here pocket tapping niggas? Ain't Cassidy out here dunking on niggas? Ain't Cassidy out here performing like these niggas doing?
And they not even grading him on his actual attribute, which is punchlines, because they know them shits is garbage.
Cassidy don't got no punchlines. He don't have punchlines. Even in the Hitman battle, Cassidy as a puncher is way far behind. Way far. Like Cassidy, the elements of rap. Wait.
He knows that. He knows that. That's why he focused on angling so much this time around, because he figures that's easier. I'm a rapper, so I could kind of put myself in Cassidy's mindset. He said to himself, well, I could angle him since I already did a good enough job in the face-off. If I expound on this, maybe they'll overlook my bad rapping skills. You know what I mean? If I could stay on this angle, that's how I feel about it. Because the dude lyrically, other than the angle, lyrically he was below average, So
niggas don't want to see a lot. Niggas don't want to have the real conversations, man. Like, and that's why I appreciate guys like you, like Stuff, like BX. Niggas come on here and they actually, like, BX hit me up and was like, man, double R, Cassidy and his fans make me hate battle rap. They make me hate battle rap because they out here pushing fake ass narratives. They out here lying to protect a man that they don't even fucking know. How about that? A man that they don't even know, that don't even give a fuck about them.
Yeah. And as much as I love Cassidy, because you remember me saying on your shows before, Cassidy means a lot to me because he is the reason why I rap the way I do. But with that being said, I can't kiss his ass because kissing his ass ain't helping him. It ain't helping him.
Yeah.
If we want to see Cassidy become gold again, we got to get on his ass.
All these dudes, man. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear it. Cassidy go in there, he get in and he get trashed by one of these niggas, or he go in there, he actually do good, and they still have Tay Rock or one of these niggas winning. Don't call me up. Don't call me. Oh, like double R. That's bullshit. Cassidy did good.
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. These are my words, and you save the file. I'm calling it right now. Once the league realized, okay, we can't milk him anymore, and they put him against a real rapper, and he's gonna die if he doesn't improve drastically by then.
Yeah.
They're purposely picking his opponents on purpose, because why haven't they put him in front of a real rapper yet? Besides maybe Disaster.
Think about it.
Which he was
Think about it. Think about it. Like what you just said. Not only are they most of like, I want people to hear me. I want people to really hold on, bro. I want people to really hear me on this one. And you're right, 100%. I've been saying that shit for the past month, but hit me on this one. Cassidy is battling nothing but performers. This is why I don't understand, but I understand they protecting Cassidy. But this is why I don't understand how niggas can get out here and talk about, oh, this person don't have bars, or that person don't have this, that don't. Hitman is a fucking performer. Good is a fucking performer. Arsenal is a fucking performer. He's going in front of performers. Cassidy hasn't win against a person outside of Disaster, and that shit really don't even count when you look at it. That shit really don't even count, because Cassidy was about to get
two different languages.
Nah. Because Cassidy was about to get destroyed the night before. He was about to get destroyed on the stage the night before, and they went to the garage where Cassidy could write his shit over, make changes to his shit, and they went into a place where Cassidy was more comfortable at.
Right. Where he come from? Right.
But the night before, that's what people try to skip over. The night before, Cassidy was getting booed on that stage. He was about to get trashed. So I want people to understand, Cassidy is going against performers. Since coming on the big stage, Cassidy is going against performers, because you know why? The performers are the ones with the big names. They are the ones that
are gonna make sure it stays debate. The performances are gonna make sure for the league owners that it stays debatable. That is the plan.
People be saying, he said they beat Cassidy. You have to just rap, not try the old personals. They don't be having nothing to say. But answer this question. Answer this. This is why I can't do it, La. I can't do it. Like, I used to go back and forth with niggas like these about sports. Like niggas like this about sports and about politics. I can't do it with niggas like this, because they only see it one way. And a lot of these niggas think on a 2-dimensional level, a 1-dimensional level. Niggas don't think on 3, 4, 5 dimensions. Niggas don't think like that. But they swear they deep. They swear they think deep. No, you think Cassidy. That's what y'all niggas think. Y'all think Cassidy. We thinking on a deeper scale. We thinking 4, 5 moves ahead. A deeper scale. And I'm gonna explain to them what the deeper scale is. The deeper scale is, it's just what La said. If Cassidy don't get his shit together, he gonna get trashed. He's going to get trashed. He honestly is trash now. But niggas is gonna push the narrative. That's why it's not. That's just like in school. You know when they told you in school, don't help a motherfucker, don't cheat for a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because if you help a person cheat and they don't learn it themselves naturally, what's gonna happen where they don't have the cheat code?
Exactly. Well, and I want the people to know in this video, in the chat, and for people that's gonna watch, the point of the reason why we're doing this is because we're getting Cassidy ready for the gauntlet. Because when he gets in front of rappers, they are going to whip his ass. They're going to whip him.
Yeah.
We trying to get him ready before he get in front of the rappers so it won't look as bad. When he get in front of the rappers, they're going to whip his ass.
Like you said, they're not going to put Cassidy in front of the rappers right now. They not. Cassidy, think about it. And listen, it's about the money. Listen what I'm telling people. It's about the money. Think about it. Hitman, he does 1 million views alone. Every person that Cassidy battled does 1 million views on their own. Hitman, Arsenal, Goods, all of the people that even Disaster, all of these guys do 1 million just battling Joe Blow. They do 1 million just battling Joe Blow. They can get, just like Cassidy said, I can get a nigga down the street. They could battle one of us. They could battle you, La. They could battle me, and they'll do 1 million by themselves.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Cassidy not going to battle with. They're not going to put a JC in front of Cassidy. They're not going to put a Rum Nitty in front of Cassidy. They're not going to do that. Cassidy is done. And y'all niggas know that. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna be able to say, "Oh yeah, let's go to the bars," because there's no need to go to the bars. There's no need.
Because they're gonna beat him at his own game. Then what he gonna?
They ain't gonna beat him. They gonna destroy him. They gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
I want y'all guys to realize this. Niggas gonna be like, all they hear is hate because all they see is Cassidy. I want y'all niggas to see the bigger picture. What Luck say? I want you. All it takes for a motherfucker banging the TV for you niggas to get the picture. Y'all niggas got to get the fucking picture, man. We trying to help Cassidy to get to that level to what people want to see. And y'all niggas want to act like Cassidy already did. Listen, bro. They want to act like Cassidy is, they want to act like Cassidy is already there. They want to act like he's already there when he's not. Go ahead, bro.
For those that say he's there, I'm going to say, tell me one Cassidy punchline that's as good as something that Av said, JC said, Rum Nitty, or anybody else that can rap. They'll never be able to do it, though, my lord. Never.
Look at this clown, Demetrius Smith. He said, "Here's the thing: niggas want to talk about Double R just want to block people. How's it that I just want to block people and I'm acknowledging y'all niggas what y'all niggas saying? The only reason why I'm blocking y'all is because y'all speaking ignorance." Y'all speaking ignorance and y'all trying to push that shit on my channel. Y'all not gonna put. I keep telling y'all not gonna push those fake ass narratives on my channel.
And you got
it's not gonna happen.
Down there.
You got the number
down there at the bottom for the haters to call in.
Yeah, but every time I'm even sick of that too, because every time they calling in, it's like they keep talking about Cassidy. They using that as a way to keep talking about Cassidy. Okay, if you're gonna talk about Cassidy, talk about the flaws and his strengths. Don't come on here just talking about the great things he did, because the only great thing he did was he had a good first round and he improved and showed he can improve somewhat.
Half of these suckers ain't even battle rap fans, bro. They probably don't know no battle rapper besides Cassidy.
Yeah. You know? And when you ask the question, none of these niggas can answer the question yet. This nigga said I disagree. The other nigga said I disagree, Cass, about the third round. Nigga, you're talking about you disagree. Cassidy clearly lost the third round. Clearly. That's why I understand niggas talking about he got 30. What? Cassidy didn't say anything. He didn't say nothing in the third round or the second round. He didn't say nothing.
And Demetrius Smith, no, I'm not trying to tear Cassidy down.
Gooseby said Cassidy's second and third was horrible. Facts. Let's talk about facts. He definitely not dead. Let's talk about that. Niggas talking about Cassidy won. How the fuck did Cassidy won and he didn't say anything in 2 out of the 3 rounds? Bro, we ain't got to, bro. We don't have to keep, but listen, we don't have to keep repeating that. We don't have to keep repeating we love Cassidy. We done already showed Cassidy that. Now it's time to give Cassidy tough love. I kept saying that shit before. Yeah, I love Cassidy. We don't got to keep justifying that shit. Because regardless of whether we say we love Cassidy or not, they gonna still look at it as hate. If you're not saying all great things.
Look at it because we're critical of him. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right.
He said this must be an anti-Cass station called So Emotional. Okay, get out. See you later.
And you see,
that's how you know. And then there's dudes popping in here that I never seen, bro. Yeah, but listen. Dudes popping in here that I never seen. I never seen these dudes before popping in here. That's how I know y'all niggas don't watch none of my videos.
What did I tell you in one of your previous shows? I said every time Cassidy battles a new person, somebody gonna find this channel and they gonna start coming out the woodworks with hate. In every Cassidy battle, we find new names and they're just trying to be haters.
Yeah, let me address this clown.
Never been in the damn screen.
Exactly. Let me address this clown. Demetrius, whatever name. Demetrius Smith said no Hitman. He said no Hitman lost. What is battle rap? The best bars, and clearly y'all look for every reason to tear Cassidy down. We ain't got to respond to that. Never seen a battle rapper win or performance. Y'all dick eating Cass. Opening eyes.
Half of that comment didn't even make sense, but anyway.
But it's funny though. That shit is it's like the hypocrisy in this shit is just funny though. You see what I'm saying? It's like this shit is uncanny, man. Y'all, you telling us we're dick eating, but you're on my channel. You went through all. I want people to understand this. You went through all of these channels that's saying great things about Cassidy. There's many of them that's talking great things about Cassidy to come to the one channel. Listen, to come to the one channel that said Cassidy lost, just so that you can try to force me into believing what you believe, which really isn't the truth. But to tell us that we're dick eating, what is that if it ain't dick eating?
It's the world we live in, man. Nobody.
But what is that? What is that if it ain't dick eating though? For you to go past all of these channels just to come to my channel to defend a man that don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, double R. That's the definition of it, bro. That's the definition of it. What he did. Exactly.
Shit is easy. Shit is easy. That's why these niggas won't call up. This shit is easy.
You know?
Easy money. Speaking of easy money. 1019. What's up, Double R? What's up with you? Our gone show is sad. Yeah, it is sad. This shit is pathetic, man. This shit is pathetic. I done had Cassidy coming on here on this private channel. Talking about, oh, you done switched up. Cassidy came on here on this private channel. You done switched up.
Cassidy gonna come on the channel on his private account because truthfully in his heart, he wants you to start saying good things about him, but he know deep down in his heart that you didn't get what you want, man. He knows it. He'll never say it, but he know it.
Yep, Gooseby said,
if he truly didn't want to hear what you had to say, he wouldn't be on his private account on the channel. He just will leave you alone, but he want to get your approval one day. But also, he don't keep running with the yes men, and that's one of the problems. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, Gooseby, 100%, bro. Gooseby said Dick Eaton is saying Cassidy was fire, second and third. Man, that shit, that nigga Cassidy.
Exactly.
When you see the battle, you can be like, these niggas, I don't believe these niggas, man. But we already knew, like,
I'm gonna watch the rest of it.
Hey, the thing that it didn't even shock me. None of this shit shocked me because we already knew Cassidy. If Cassidy could have got 30, Cassidy lost to Arsenal. Cassidy got 30 by 40%.
No, that didn't shock me.
Listen. Cassidy got 30. He got 30 by 40% Arsenal. He got 30 by 40% Arsenal, right? And his fans and Cassidy try to get out here and still say Cassidy won. So Cassidy he can get 30, he can get destroyed, he can battle Rum Nitty, he can battle JC. Cassidy still gonna try to say he won. He's still gonna say he won. So we don't care about that. But what shocked most people that didn't shock me was when the BRC went against Hitman. It didn't shock me because the BRC expected Hitman to destroy Cassidy. So now that he didn't destroy Cassidy, but he clearly beat him, but he didn't destroy Cassidy, this is why Hitman retiring. Because Hitman is looking like all these years I done put into this battle rap shit. I just beat a bill collector. I just beat K-Shine. I just destroyed K-Shine. A nigga that everybody said was one of the best. That was
same thing with Verb felt that way at one time. T-Rex
Verb feel that way now. Verb battle Miss Hustle. Listen, Verb battle Miss Hustle. And niggas was like, oh, Verb tripping. Verb Verb was rapping that red pill shit. He was exposing these bitches and letting these bitches know why they ain't got no niggas. Why they ain't got no men? Because they don't conduct themselves like women. They conduct themselves like men. That's what Verb was doing. But niggas was like, oh, Verb corny. Why? Because he wasn't talking about shooting guardian angels. Because he wasn't out here talking all this stupid shit y'all like. The 1 minute, the one fucking minute, the one. Hey, guess what? Look. This is how biased these niggas is. I bet you if Cassidy would have did that, I bet you these niggas would have been like, oh man, Cassidy, y'all don't get what he's trying to do. Cassidy was trying to expose these women. He was trying to expose these women. You know how many niggas came at me and said, Double R, Cassidy tried to expose the culture. You hating on Cassidy because he trying to expose the culture. Nigga, I was here backing Cassidy. What are you talking about? You was nowhere around.
Exposing the culture, you've been exposing all the battle rap leagues before the Cassidy thing even started, man.
Before the Cassidy thing even started.
I can tell people ain't been on your channel since the beginning. Because I've been here since the beginning. I know about your smack videos and all the other league videos you done did. But see, I'm a day one. You know, I've been here
most definitely. Salute to you.
Start.
These dudes just popping on here because of Cassidy, protect Cassidy, trying to push narratives and shit. Y'all niggas clowns. Y'all niggas is clowns. If somebody said Argon Show said Hitman didn't retire. Hitman did retire, bro. Hitman did retire.
He announced it. Now, whether he keep his word, that remain to be seen.
I mean, they all done came back. Like niggas retire and come back all the time. So.
Oh yeah, Arsenal did it. Verb did it a whole bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new.
I mean, to be honest with you, these niggas done been in this shit so long, they need to go ahead and do something else, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Like this shit, people don't realize it's about to happen to battle rap. The white man about to take over battle rap. Caffeine, the crackers, they about to take over battle rap, man. They taking over this shit. And guess what?
And from a rapping standpoint, we can tell that these dudes are losing their hunger. But how can you not lose it after 15 years, man? You're doing the same stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah, man. Like y'all gotta understand, every music, everything is getting turned over into bubblegum shit. Like I don't even want to talk about it because niggas don't even understand the little shit that I'm saying. So I don't even want to get into.
I understand it exactly.
I don't even want to get into none of that shit.
I know about the narrative of being pushed within music too.
Battle rap.
You literally have to search for good music nowadays.
They want circus clowns. They want circus clowns. That's all it is. They want circus clowns, and they want fans. They want people to come in here and support the circus.
You got to be pushing the drugs on to the youth in order to get popping. Now you got to be a serve, sip, or a pill pop or some shit like that. Now they promoting doing drugs. First it was selling the drugs. You know, back when we was coming up being a hustler, that was the music then, the rap music. Now it's all about you actually taking the drugs instead of selling them now. That
shit, the hypocrisy, bro. Like the level of hypocrisy is crazy with Cassidy, bro. Like this shit is Cassidy literally got gassed. Remember Cassidy kept whining, him and his people kept whining about how the boo crowd came and all this shit. Now what you gonna say, Cassidy? Now you got gassed. You got gassed in the battle. You got gas, but guess what? Guess what though? Cassidy not gonna come out here and say, man, like I want to say this to the crowd, man. Like a lot of that stuff I was saying, it wasn't that great. You know, like don't gas me up, like don't give me unnecessary gas that I don't deserve. He not gonna say that. Cassidy going to accept it just like all the other battle rappers accept it. I hate when niggas do that, when people try to separate themselves. Like that's what disgusted me about, and that's what disgusts me to this day about Jersey Nana. He was like, we could say whatever we want to say about YMF. Listen, we could say whatever we want to say about YMF, but at least YMF is real about his. You see what I'm saying? At least he willing to address Hitman Holla for Cassidy. At least he willing to come out here and show people that he's an idiot, that he's a complete scumbag. Yeah. But Jersey Nana, listen, the type of nigga that Jersey Nana is, Jersey Nana get out here, and that's the same way Cassidy is. That's why they a beautiful connection. That's why they a great connection, because they the same way. There's still a false perception to the public, but their actions show the complete opposite of what they claim they represent.
Yeah.
I watch Cassidy, I'm like, yeah, I'm about this. I'm about the bars. I'm about this. I'm about that. So now what next? He gonna try to convince people that everybody kept talking about I need to change and I need to be a part of this foolish shit.
So I had to let the bars go. That's what he gonna say next.
That's what he gonna say next. But Cassidy been pocket tapping niggas before the Hitman battle. He was pocket tapping goods. Cassidy was dunking on Arsenal. Cassidy was talking about hitting the hippo and knocking the elephant down, and the fake ass chain that you rock ain't gonna make the swelling go down. That's battle rap shit. That's today's battle rap shit. So what people talking about? Oh, Cassidy had to throw the bars away. Cassidy been threw the bars away a long time ago.
He ain't throw them away. He realized he couldn't do them currently because he's trash. That's basically what that is. Period. If Cassidy felt like he could punch with today's standards, believe me, he would be punching. He realized I ain't figured that shit out yet. So let me work on it secretly and let me do other things to get me by in the battles. And then when I feel like I'm confident enough to start punching, I'm going to start doing that. That's what he's doing. So
it's just like the hypocrisy, like the hypocrisy is killing me. The hypocrisy is killing. Whoever want to call up. But the hypocrisy is killing me. Like this is why I say, man, I can't do battle rap no more. I can't do this, man. Like I'm like that in real life. I can't
like
even.
I said when I first came on, man, if you do the red pill, I'ma still be looking at it, bro. You
Like
already
even
know
that, like even that shit. Like even if you do red pill, even if you do hip hop, you always gonna have a whole group of fans that you just can't like. That's real sentimental. That's real. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even if you talk about a female in a way and she don't like it, she could cancel you. They could cancel you. They can go to YouTube and they could try to Piper Boy Williams you. You see what I'm saying? They could go in there and get your shit flagged if they don't like what you say.
Yeah.
They could come on here like these clowns doing for Cassidy and dislike all your videos just because you telling the truth. Like it ain't gonna change regardless of wherever you go. It ain't gonna change. You talk about hip hop.
Oh no.
The next thing you know, guess what? You talk some hip hop shit. Guess what? The gangster disciples, the Crips and the Bloods, they gonna be coming for you because you ain't say shit in their favor, or you telling a lie. You telling a lie because you telling the truth. So wherever you go, niggas going. He said, "Squad, talking about why are you big mad? Nothing happens. Niggas clowns, man."
Yeah, man. You know, but yeah, it's gonna behave regardless of what you do, where you go.
Regardless, man. Because when I was pushing that Cassidy shit, the BRC was mad. They was mad. But you know what? You know the constant thing? That's how you know it's not about what they say it's about. The one common denominator is me. That's the one common denominator. I had to realize this. I had to think about this shit yesterday. I had to process this shit yesterday. I said, damn. So the BRC kept complaining and kept crying, kept flagging my channel because we were saying Cassidy was this and Cassidy was that, right? And then now that I'm keeping it real, and like I've always did, now I'm doing what they said. Oh, if Cassidy lose, is you gonna keep that same energy? Now I'm keeping the same energy, right? And where all them niggas at now? Now they behind Cassidy. The same motherfucker, like dig that, right? Same motherfucker, Piper Boy and all of them. The same motherfuckers that was mad at me because they said I was anti-Cassidy, or they said I was pro-Cassidy. They said I was pro-Cassidy. Now they backing Cassidy. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. That's horrible, man. It's horrible.
It just shows y'all. It just shows people that I've been consistent. And these niggas been wishy-washy. They've been flip-flopping.
You know what it show? It showed that everybody just for the moment. If the moment shifts to be on Cassidy's side, they gonna go over there.
Wherever the wind blow.
Shift to be off, wherever the wind blow. Exactly my point.
Wherever the wind blow, they gonna blow Cassidy.
Pretty much.
They gonna blow another nigga. Wherever the wind blow, they gonna blow another nigga.
And you know, the sad part about it is going back to the Arsenal performance. The only reason why all the D riders was kind of on the other side of the fence was because the performance was that bad that they couldn't defend it. That was the only reason. You know. But I don't know, man. But I understand your gripe with this junk, bro. It's a very hard job to come up with. Hold
on, bro. Argon Show. If you listening, I blocked you on accident, bro. I was trying to block somebody else. I blocked you on accident, champ. Sorry about that. If Argon Show, if y'all get in contact with him, let him know that. I blocked him on accident. Sorry about that. But go ahead, bro.
What I was saying was, I know it's hard to create content for motherfuckers to tear it down, man. You know, you do a lot for the people, and they just come to tear it down. You know, but the fact that you still do it for people like me, King Tell, and the rest of the homies, you know what I'm saying? We really appreciate that, man.
Yeah, most definitely. I get it. Like even King Tally a little mad too. Like I get it, niggas. I get niggas like Judah Ben Israel. Like I get it that dudes like they really like Cassidy, man. A lot of dudes are inspired by Cassidy. A lot of dudes
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen. A lot of dudes.
When does the line draw itself to say when am I like for somebody is gonna be, you know, overshadowing the fact that he is very bad. at what he's doing, whatever that may be. It ain't even got to be rapping with Cassidy. It could be.
But you know what?
Homeboy.
I like these type of things though. Like I like this type of shit. Like real talk, low key. I like this type of shit because it just shows me who's really real, like who's really fucking with me, and who's really just dick riding Cassidy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I like this type of shit because it weeds out all these fake niggas. Because the fake motherfuckers they like to blend in with the real motherfuckers. So I like this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it showed me who is what. Right. Because you got some niggas that show you very fast that they some fake ass niggas, and then there's some niggas that'll be cool with you the whole time, but the whole time they really fucking with you because you saying great things about Cassidy or they fuck with Cassidy. But you know what? Yeah. One thing about me, I'm gonna always expose if you a fake nigga and your intentions are not good, I'm gonna always expose it. Because it's gonna come to some point where we come across that crossroads where it's time for you to really show who and what you really are and what you really stand for. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of these dudes, man, don't stand for shit, man, because they supporting another nigga, they backing another nigga, man, and that shit ain't cool, you know. And these are niggas. A lot of these niggas are niggas that are so-called Israelites. A lot of these niggas that are so-called, you know, into the truth. But if y'all niggas is into the truth like y'all say y'all is, rule number 1 is idol worship. Right. You do know that, right? Idol worship. Like I had to understand that myself. When I went back and I watched how, regardless of whether I was putting respect on Cassidy's name, I was disgusted with myself. And I say this all the time when I look at my videos of how much I was riding that man coattail.
Right.
But that was not Cassidy's fault. That was my fault. So I made a promise to myself that moving forward, I'm going to get back to the basics. I'm going to get back to what I came here for. And that was to call this motherfucker down the middle. But I've been calling it down the middle. But to really push the real on both sides.
Felt, you know, and you stood on it, you know, me and you, and you probably remember this. Me and you had a difference of opinion when it came to the goods and the Cassidy. Because I went with goods, you went with Cassidy, but at the end of the day, I respected your mind just like you respected my mind. It wasn't no beef or nothing like that. We just agreed to disagree.
These dudes got to stop, man. That shit is unhealthy, man. Like, that shit is really unhealthy.
Yeah, it is, man. Because regardless if we have a separate of opinion or whatever the case might be, I don't hate you, brother. Because you disagree with me, because that's stupid. Like you say, we don't know these niggas. We're not getting paid by these men at all.
Yeah, just all this shit is healthy conversation, man. All this shit is conversation. That's all this shit is. It's conversation, man.
That's all it is.
We don't get no checks from these niggas. Kadeem Alexander, my brother, peace double R. Yeah, man. Like we don't get paid, like you said, bro. We don't get paid from these niggas. Cassidy. See, here's the thing. Y'all niggas backing Cassidy and riding Cassidy, and Cassidy ain't even supporting the niggas that is fucking with him on a personal level. Think about what we just said. Jag got himself, and with the help of myself and Caps, Jag got himself into battle rap. This is a nigga that fuck with Cassidy on a personal level. Cassidy don't even support his own niggas. He don't even support his own. The real BRC was riding for Cassidy and still riding for him. And he still ain't do the shit he said he was going to do for them. So what the fuck do you think Cassidy, what do you think? Listen.
All he'll say is, they getting called off my name, that's good enough.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think Cassidy is doing? What do you think Cassidy would do for you niggas? Yeah, he'll say, well, they getting clout off my name. They get no, Cassidy. That wasn't what you said you was gonna do. And then you know what? You have a fake ass motherfucker coming here and be like, oh, so that's why you still mad? Because Cassidy said he wasn't gonna clown. That's why I'm talking in my house on my computer. And that's why you still living with your mother laying on the couch, sleeping in the basement. Stop it. Stop it. Me and Cassidy done been on the phone, and Cassidy just said, man, congratulations, brother, to getting your new place and doing this and doing that. Me and Cassidy done had conversations. Y'all niggas haven't even got a DM response. But y'all gonna argue with a nigga that's actually interacting with you, that's actually entertaining your bullshit.
Right.
And y'all defending a nigga that won't even respond to you.
Don't even give two craps about you at all.
Y'all niggas need help. Y'all really need help, man. Like a lot of y'all really need help. Like I told you, I look at my old videos and I was like, man, nah, I didn't like that feeling. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because it was like whatever I called myself doing at that time, even if it was justifiable at that time, that shit was dick riding. When I seen it, I said, man, that shit was dick riding. There's no way to go around.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I already know these guys is like they don't have that strong mentality like I have to change that shit up and go back in a different direction. So a lot of these dudes, man, they feel like, oh, we didn't came this far. We might as well continue to dick ride.
Yeah, see if it get us anywhere else, but it hasn't. Cause if it ain't get you nowhere by now, it ain't gonna get you nowhere, man.
Exactly. But you know where it's gonna get Cassidy, right?
It's gonna get him killed because that's basically what it's gonna do.
Salute to the brother, man. BA man and pay King Tally his money. You lost the bet. John Anderson, whoever you is, stop dick sucking, bro. Like y'all niggas gotta stop that, man. Y'all gotta stop dick sucking and dick riding. Stop it. It's not healthy. It's not cool. Stop speaking for a nigga that you don't know like that. Or even if you do know him, like stop speaking for another man. Why are you playing the middleman into two niggas that you don't even really know like that? Or one nigga that you don't know? Niggas playing middleman. Like, I don't get it, bro. This generation, boy. God damn. Niggas dick riding like a motherfucker. Where my big brother Kenneth at, man? I might go ahead and call Kenneth, man. Get Kenneth on this line, man. All this dick sucking is getting out of hand, man. God damn. God damn, boy. This dick sucking is crazy, man. Good God Almighty. Carlos said, did y'all see Hitman's interview? Yeah, we talking about the shit now. Man. Other dudes, oh, why don't you get such and such of their money back? Why don't you get the fuck out of here? How about that? Why don't you get the fuck out of here? Whatever your name is. How about that? Kazam. Let me see. Yeah, man, y'all gotta stop Cass versus Lux next. Huh. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm hearing rumors about Cassidy possibly battling Mook next. It don't matter. Either way, you're gonna get destroyed. Argon show, be real. I gave you one answer. The other question too. When you get back off accidental block, if you can't. Thank you, bro. Thank you, A Shadow. Thank you. Carlos say, I need to go ahead and get my day going, man. I ain't got time to keep going back and forth with you niggas. Hold on, let me see. Carlos said niggas taking up for other grown men, laughing my ass off. Yeah. And guess what? Cassidy loving every minute of it. He loving every minute of it. You damn right. Niggas say, oh, you must be jealous of Cassidy. You damn right. When you think of it, kind of think of it, I am jealous of Cassidy. I wish I could have niggas sucking my dick like they sucking his. Had niggas sucking me off like they sucking his. I tried to hit you up yesterday, man. Yeah. Hit me up, bro. I told you to follow me on Instagram and all that shit. Like you heard me. I might buy the Mook one because of the history. Yeah, that shit gonna be trash. He said pause. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't no pause. Ain't no pause. Y'all niggas be pausing when y'all be sucking his dick. When y'all be sucking Cassidy Aldridge, y'all be pausing. Y'all be deep throating. I might, yeah, man. That Murder Mook Cassidy battle, that shit gonna be trash as hell, man. Your niggas be deep throating that nigga, man. Let me see. Salute to Shadow for the cash app. Salute to you, bro. These niggas is clowns, man. But it's your boy Double R, man. Let me get my day started. Cause I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas.